Was good, chat. I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. Do I see how Mayo was made? Yeah, I do. What am I talking about?
They're implementing another work platform again.
Don't they have better ways to waste our time?
Again, this is another one of those products to where I don't care if they're chopping up humans and throwing them in these jars. It would not stop me from eating mayonnaise. I don't care how disgusting the process is. I don't care if they're literally sewer diving and scraping the remnants off the walls of the sewer system and putting it in jars. It would not stop me from eating mayo. That's how good it is. Don't care.
According to one theory, mayonnaise originated in the town of Mayo in Spain, where it was known as salsa mayonnaise. Mayonnaise makes sandwiches zestier,
Duke's mayonnaise. Y'all ever had this brand? Duke's mayonnaise. Is it good? I ain't never heard of no Duke's action. It's not good. Who got the best mayo? Is it Hellman's? Dude, Hellman's mayo, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Hellman's mayonnaise, and you get the little squirt top. Man, it's good, man.
turns canned tuna into tuna salad, hard-boiled eggs into egg salad, and is a creamy dip for French fries Belgian style. Mayonnaise recipes vary, but all have eggs and oil as the main ingredients. The eggs can be all yolks, all whites, or a combination of both.
Man, it's so good, bro.
At this mayonnaise factory, the raw eggs arrive in liquid form by tanker truck.
What?
They've been pasteurized to kill off salmonella and other common bacteria.
Bonnie with the
The
five.
egg supplier has also cleaned and sealed the tank
Appreciate you,
valve,
Bonnie.
an additional food safety precaution. A worker clamps a sanitary evacuation hose to the tank, then with a few blows of a mallet, releases the valve.
So it's straight egg action going through here.
A pump draws the eggs through the hose into a refrigerated receiving tank. The second main ingredient, soybean oil,
Bro, it's straight up eggs in that tanker.
arrives by railway
So every time you see one of these on the rails, it's straight egg action.
tanker car. Like all bulk ingredient deliveries, for food safety, the tank is sealed at the supplier to ensure it isn't opened prior to arrival here.
Oh, that's soybean oil, my bad.
A pumping system transfers the oil to a large holding tank. Meanwhile, factory workers weigh out the ingredients that make up this company's
Red 40. They say that stuff will kill you. I don't know if that's Red 40 or not.
secret blend of spices. Next, they mix this spice blend with white vinegar, cider vinegar, and salt. Then they add liquid natural flavors.
Liquid natural flavors, huh? No, that's somebody's booty juice right there is what it is. Yo, Bonnie with another 5W.
They pour this mixture into a large tank of room temperature water, producing what they call a slurry.
A what?
The raw eggs, meanwhile, have been transferred into a large refrigerated holding tank. So now there are 3 holding tanks at the ready: a
How does
slurry
this
tank,
equal to
an egg
mayo?
tank, and an oil tank. A computerized proportioning system extracts the required amount from each tank and sends it to a mixing vessel. A couple of minutes of mixing at high agitation merges the eggs, oil, and slurry into tangy, creamy mayonnaise.
Dude, oh my god. Hold on, what?
A couple of minutes of mixing at high agitation merges the eggs,
Oh yeah, my quote was you don't have to know everything to know everything. Yeah, make that your senior quote. You don't have to know everything to know everything. Yeah. Yeah, that was it.
oil and slurry into tangy, creamy mayonnaise. The factory draws samples periodically and sends them to its quality control department for analysis. The lab technicians there evaluate several criteria, such as color, consistency, and of course, flavor. In this test, for example, they mixed the mayo with phenolphthalein, a pH level indicator, and deionized water to check the acidity level.
Why is it pink?
Once the mayonnaise passes quality control inspection, this rotary filler dispenses it into recyclable polyethylene jars.
Oh, man.
It fills each jar in just a quarter second. The next machine...
It's so good, though, bro. Bro, it's so good, though, man.
Twists on a plastic cap. Inside the cap is a foil seal. This machine uses targeted induction heat to fuse the seal to the rim of the jar without heating the mayonnaise in the process.
Okay.
The seal preserves freshness and indicates the jar wasn't tampered with after leaving the factory. The
Duke's is the only way to go.
labeling
Bro, ain't
machine-
nobody in here eating Duke's mayonnaise. Matter of fact, I speak for everybody in this chat right now. There's not a single person in here that has a jar of Duke's mayonnaise in their house.
glues on one end of the label, spins the jar to wrap the label around, then glues down the other end.
If you ain't rocking Hellman's, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
The Quality Control Lab also performs some post-production spot.
Hellman's is cheap crap. I didn't know I had the mayonnaise, I didn't know I had the mayonnaise monarch in here.
Spot checks.
Kraft is good too. Now, what is this? Exactly. Don't nobody use Duke's mayonnaise. This poll proves all y'all wrong, bruh. Ain't nobody using no Dookie. Now look. I don't know if Duke's mayonnaise is good or not. I'm not hating on it and saying it's bad. All I know is I don't know how you get better than Hellman's. I really don't know. I don't know, bruh.
In this test, technicians use a machine called a viscometer to measure the product's consistency.
Remove ads with the 5, thank you.
The fact
Kraft is good too. I will say Kraft is pretty good too, but don't mess with Hellman's though.
factory also packages its mayo into single-serving pouches. They're made of polyethylene film on one side, foil printed with the product label on the other. This multitasking machine forms rows of pouches.
Want to do a blind test of mayo? That'd probably make me sick, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It'd have to be on some sandwich action, because straight mayo. Here's the thing about mayo, it's so good on a sandwich or something. But like if you eat straight mayo, you know what I mean? Yeah, my mom. Mayo alone's nasty. Not gonna lie, mayo by itself is nasty. But if you put it on something, it makes everything better. Am I spitting? Just a sad joke with the 5, thank you.
Pouches. Inserts about 4 ounces of mayonnaise per pouch, then seals and separates the pouches.
Who eats mayo by itself?
These pouches
You know what? I can guarantee there's at least one person watching this eating mayo straight out of the jar right now.
are shipped to ready-made sandwich vendors and fast food restaurants, whose customers need mayo on the go.
You know what I mean? Because you got to think about it, chat. There might be at least one person in here that's eating mayo straight out the jar. Type 1 if you're that person. Hellman's little squirt top with the 5 gifted. Exactly. You get the Hellman's with the little squirt top. You know what? The process of mayo was not that bad at all. But you know what's probably going to be bad? Oh, man.
It's not crafty.
All right, last one. Maybe.
It's your craft.
Canned meat.
With so much on their plates, busy people rely on shortcuts to help prepare meals.
A whole bunch of people today about to get ruined.
Nowadays, you can stock your pantry with cans of pre-cooked meat, so there's always something on hand to use in sandwiches, stews, stir-fries, and other tasty dishes. This canned meat is meticulously hand-produced by a craft cannery and made in small batches.
Never heard of Keystone. Y'all eat Keystone?
Contains no artificial ingredients or preservatives, just meat and sea salt. When a shipment of
You
meat...
said what?
It contains no artificial ingredients or preservatives, just meat and sea salt. When a shipment of meat arrives at the cannery, the quality control manager records its lot code for tracking purposes.
He lied.
As a food safety precaution, he confirms the temperature of the meat, which
Beef with
must
the
come
5.
in between 0 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit. A skilled butcher then inspects the meat and trims off the excess fat.
This is not what's in those cans, buddy.
If it's a large piece, the butcher slices it into smaller pieces so that it can pass through the dicing machine. The dicer cuts the meat into 1-inch cubes. At the filling station, aluminum cans circulate around a rotating
I'm
table.
about to become a vegan.
As
bro.
one worker shovels cubed meat onto the center of the table, others manually fill cans, while simultaneously performing a quality inspection.
Manually filling a can? Why does this dude have a job? Make a robot to take this dude's job right now. How dare this human have a job? A robot can do that. I'm joking, by the way.
Workers will discard any cubes that are discolored or too fatty. Next, technicians place a single cube of sea salt in each can filled with meat.
You really expect me to believe that's all they doing is putting some meat and a marshmallow in there?
This is the only added ingredient.
Ah! That can't be true.
At the next station, workers weigh each can individually and either add or remove meat to reach the required weight.
No!
The filled cans now travel on a conveyor belt to the cookroom.
No.
There, they enter the preheater, which blasts them with steam for 20 seconds. This expels air that's trapped between the cubes of meat.
You're skipping the part where they throw red 40 in there. Or something. Something bad.
Next, the cans move into the closing machine. The machine compresses the meat to provide sufficient
Dude,
clearance.
what even is red 40? Fentanyl? It's a food dye? Okay, well, if that's the case, why does it kill you? Is it because it's called a dye? Like it wants you to die? I don't understand the whole red 40 thing. You know? Yo, 5,000 bits from Renoa. W Renault with the 5,000 bits. Too much of it, can? Well, I'm dead then, because you know how many bags of Takis I've eaten in my lifetime? You might as well get the funeral ready. Case, hi Case, my best friend Kate and I absolutely love your streams. You really brighten our days. Could you wish Katie a happy birthday? Today's her birthday. Yo, happy birthday, Katie. Chat, tell Katie happy birthday. Happy birthday, Katie. It's made with a parasite. It's from a crushed up parasite. Okay, buddy. Okay. Even if that is true, that's not true. But okay.
At the top of the can. This headspace creates a vacuum on the can to draw out the remaining air. Then, a device attaches the lid by a process known as double seaming.
Where's the red 40,
The process
bro?
rolls the edges of the lid and can together, forming a rim that provides an airtight seal.
This can't be this wholesome. It can't be. There's got to be something here that kills you.
It's time to get cooking. A worker lowers the cans into a commercial-sized pressure cooker.
This can't be all it is.
Cooking under steam pressure produces the tenderizing effects of slow cooking
Put
in a
some
fraction of the
pesticides
time.
in it. Something. Please.
The meat cooks in its own juices. The cooking temperature varies depending on the type of
No, it
meat
can't
and
be.
the can size.
It can't be, bro.
When the meat is ready, the technician removes the cans and sets them aside for about an
Now
hour to
inject the
cool and dry.
carcinogens.
The cans are then moved to the packaging area. As a worker loads the labeling machine, he inspects each can for dents or damaged seals. One by one, the cans roll over a glue
This
applicator,
can't be this
then a
wholesome.
stack of labels,
It can't be.
wrapping themselves in the top seal. At the same time, the machine counts the number of cans. After rolling off the labeling machine, the cans pass through an inkjet printer, which applies the best used by date.
That's what kills you right there. The ink that stamps the best by date on it bleeds in through the metal. It gets up in there. That's where that red 40 comes in. That's what'll kill you.
That date is next to the lot code, which the closing machine printed while attaching the lid.
Are you being serious? Yeah, man. Yeah. The fact that you had to question that is the reason I keep living every day. I live for that right there. The off chance that just at least one goober's like, yo, this dude's for real. I can't believe what he's saying.
Lid. This can of meat has a 5-year shelf life due to two crucial factors.
The red 40 and the
It is cooked properly, and the can seal is airtight.
Nah, it's that red 40 preserving it.
We made USAA for homeowners who like being ready. That's why we have
Yo,
safety tips for the
six shooter with the 10, get the W6 shooter. Man, I don't know, Chad. That was too wholesome for me, bro. We already did hot dogs, man. Yes, GG. Yeah, there ain't nothing interesting right here either. Kitty. There's orange juice. We gotta do orange juice. Last one, and it's spooky time, no lie. Orange juice, and it's spooky time. Let's go. Yeah.
No one knows who came up with the idea of squeezing oranges to make juice.
I guess I'm not sitting right here. Bro, put some respect on me.
The popularity of orange juice increased dramatically in the middle of the 20th century. as techniques were developed to extend its shelf life. Today, many people...
You know what's crazy? Disgusting, delicious. The duality of fruit.
to extend its shelf life. Today, many people start their day with a tall glass of OJ. In its purest form, orange juice is fresh squeezed and made with no preservatives or other additives.
Yeah.
The appeal is indisputable.
What is that? That's not an orange, that's a green, buddy. What is that?
Fresh squeezed OJ contains vitamin C, and the flavor is authentic. Orange juice production starts in groves. The trees take several months to bear fruit and are harvested in early November.
Bro, look at all them, dude, look at all that nature. Look at all that, bro. You know what this place needs? A 4-lane intersection, multiple strip malls, and some fast food restaurants. And just get rid of all that.
Picking oranges is a job that
Come to New Zealand, it's like that for kilometers. Buddy, it's like, dude, if I walk outside, all I see is trees and fields, buddy. What you talking about, New Zealand? CaseOh loves my toes with the 5 gifted.
that's done entirely by hand. An automated picking system could damage both the trees and the fruit. The picker uses a bag made of vinyl composite that's lightweight and heavy-duty. There are multiple types of juicing oranges. This one is called the Hamlin.
Wow.
Hamlin oranges are small and juicy. The trees they grow on are productive and resilient to cold. The picker plucks the fruit from the trees before they turn
We
orange.
need a robot doing this.
They may be green on the outside, but they are still sweet on the inside. The fruit's size and condition are indications of maturity and flavor.
Toenail sniffer
As the
with the
picker
5.
empties the bag into a bin, he examines the oranges.
Fried with the 5.
Anything
earwax
with
the
tears
5.
or punctures may also have internal degradation. But superficial flaws won't affect the quality of the juice.
Okay.
The oranges are taken to a processing facility and transferred to a sloped chute.
Bro, those are limes. Am I tripping?
The
Now, those are
gradient of the
peaches.
chute prevents damage, as the oranges tumble into a wash station.
Bro, if I didn't know this was about orange juice, I would look at this and I would never assume that these were oranges. Never. Like this image completely out of context, I would never be able to look at that and be like, oh, that's the orange action. Touch grass with the 5, thank you.
A sprayer sprays soapy water onto the oranges.
That's what kills you right there, that soap water. That's got them pesticides in it.
Spiraling nylon brushes scrub and clean while simultaneously moving them forward. After the wash, another sprayer rinses them off as the spiraling brushes continue
Look
scrubbing.
how cute they are. Too bad they're going to get squeezed
The
to
oranges
death.
transition to a roller conveyor that takes them up and under drying fans. As the oranges exit the dryer, an inspector checks them for any missed damage.
That was damaged. Leave it. No.
The oranges travel across more revolving brushes. The bristles on these brushes are gentler than on the first group. They buff the skin of the fruit and remove any residual dirt.
No gloves, GG. True. Why does everybody that touch these never have gloves on?
Finally, the oranges fall off the
Big man
conveyor
Brett with
line
the
into a
5.
bin. Now cleaned, the oranges can be juiced with no contaminants that could spoil either the product or juicing
that looks
machinery.
like a lemon, dude.
As a final
it's
precaution, the
juicing
juicing
'em!
operator performs one last inspection. If she's completely satisfied with their cleanliness and general condition, she loads the oranges into the extractor. There's no need to slice them beforehand. She feeds them to the juicing machine
No,
whole.
don't feed them!
The system feeds the oranges one at a time to the extractor.
You're killing
The
them!
extractor punctures the fruit, and metal teeth peel away the skin. It squeezes out the juice while simultaneously filtering out the seeds and the membrane between the flesh of the orange and the skin. The juice flows into a vat.
Papa with the 5 thing.
A screen in the vat filters the pulp to the desired consistency. There are several different filters for different amounts of pulp.
That's messed up, man.
The juice is bottled
Dude, we
in jugs.
killed them drinking their blood, bruh.
The plastic jugs will accommodate any
Where's the added sugars and stuff?
expansion of the unpasteurized juice due to fermentation. Instead of pasteurizing this fresh squeezed juice, it is chilled immediately. The unpasteurized orange juice won't have an extended shelf life, but the trade-off is an unaltered flavor and color.
Cap.
Refrigeration will preserve the juice for a few days, and
I
after
don't know why I would just be saying cap, bruh. Just be accusing everybody online. Because, bro, I thought everything had bad stuff in it.
all, fresh squeezed orange juice is a drink that's best served cold.
Man.
Pack their lunch bags with deals.
Dude, the canned meat one is really what got me. Because, bro, what you mean is just meat and salt.